Caution: this video contains graphic content.
This your wallet? It's a white girl.
Why you carrying pictures of white kids?
Hey, my friend.
You think he's as good as me, boy? Niggas, that boy down. Let's grab them plies. That's something for you, boy.
Let me see inside.
You know I can't, Amy.
Mr. Rayner, open the box.
I have the papers right here. I simply can't.
Then fine. Get me a hammer, a crowbar, whatever it takes. I'm opening this here box today.
Woman who accused 14-year-old Emmett Till of whistling at her and making sexual advances has died. Those claims made by Carolyn Bryant Dunham led to Till's kidnapping and gruesome murder in 1955. The coroner's office in Louisiana says that she died in hospice care Tuesday night after suffering from cancer. She was 88 years old.
The lying bitch who caused Emmett Till's death has now admitted to lying about that shit. We all should know the story of Emmett Till, the black 14-year-old Chicago boy who was murdered in August 1955 by two white men, J.W. Milam and his half-brother Roy Bryant. As the story goes, Emmett, who was visiting family in Mississippi, had gone into a store to buy some bubble gum. As he was leaving, he is said to have whistled at Bryant's 21-year-old wife, Carolyn. In the Deep South, where racism was still violent as well as pervasive, Bryant and Milam took it upon themselves to abduct the young teen. They later admitted to killing Emmett, beating and mutilating him, shooting him to death and then sinking him in a local river. Emmett's mother insisted on having an open casket funeral for her disfigured son so that the world could witness the brutality of white supremacy.
Footnote: generational curses.
And the story surrounding his execution. Louis Till was born in 1922 in New Madrid, Missouri. Till grew up orphaned, and he worked several odd jobs in his youth and was even an amateur boxer. At age 17, Till began dating Mamie Carthen. Her parents disapproved of the relationship, thinking the charismatic Till was too sophisticated for their daughter. Nonetheless, they married on October 14, 1940. Their only child, Emmett Louis Till, was born on July 25, 1941. Mamie left her husband soon after learning that he had been unfaithful. Louis was outraged and choked her unconscious. Eventually, Mamie obtained a restraining order against him, and after he repeatedly violated this order, a judge forced Till to choose between enlistment in the United States Army and imprisonment. He chose to enlist in the Army in 1943. He was sent to serve in the Italian campaign, serving in a segregated company. In 1945, Till was arrested by military police for the murder of an Italian woman and the rape of two others in Civitavecchia, Italy. Another soldier was arrested and granted immunity in exchange for testimony against Till. After a short investigation, Till was court-martialed and executed by hanging on July 2, 1945. Till pleaded not guilty, and he refused to give a testimony, opting to stay silent throughout the investigation. Some argue that African American soldiers like Till were not given due process and executed on flimsy or insufficient evidence compared to white soldiers for the same crime. After his execution, the U.S. Army refused to give specifics on why he was executed, only saying that he was executed due to, quote, willful misconduct. Any attempts to learn more were blocked by the Army. It took over a decade after his death in 1955, during the Emmett Till murder trial, that two Mississippi senators uncovered unknown details about Louis Till's court-martial in order to associate 14-year-old Emmett to his father's crimes overseas. Some articles written attempted to justify Emmett Till's murder by saying that Emmett would have grown up to be just like his father.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Yeah, migrant children missing.
No, we don't know the news. I don't know. That's Fox News. That's Fox News. Listen, I need you to say it to party.
Yelling, shouting, raising his voice. He has aggressive, his physical mannerisms are aggressive, and I am concerned about it. I feel threatened by him.
Louis Till is buried in a U.S. military cemetery in France. In the less than honorable section, his grave is marked with the number 73. There are 93 persons buried in this section. 86 are men of color.